Now, in the interest of full disclosure, you should know that she is my next-door neighbor, and our daughters are two of the closest friends. So, and I have known, to show you our age differences, her father-in-law was my generation. So she is just this young woman who has taken on fixing education for the state, an easy task. You know, she'll just get that done today. And Meryl will go on to do a lot more. She is a dynamo, and thank you, dear. You are the greatest. But my pleasure, my job tonight is not to laud Meryl Tisch, but to present a special award to Kathy Weil. And my first idea was to honor her with my rendition of Born to be Wild. But I was told to be more of an honor if I didn't do it. So instead, I'll simply thank her for her important work in the fight for immigration reform, something everybody in this room believes in. As the head of the Partnership for New York City, Kathy has helped build bridges between businesses and immigrant communities, identify shared goals, and persuade our city's most influential leaders to be more vocal about the need for immigration reform. Kathy, you should know, has really done her research on the topic, as she does on everything that she champions. A few years ago, the partnership wanted to better understand how New York City was going to compete in the race for global talent. So Kathy and her team conducted an unprecedented survey of the partnership's international companies with headquarters in New York. And the results were alarming, but not surprising. Thousands of jobs are being lost or relocated because of our nation's current visa and immigration policies, something that I personally have described as national suicide. Everyone in this room knows that immigrants have made New York City the world capital of opportunity and entrepreneurship. And I think everybody in this room knows that the strength of our economy depends on making sure New York remains a place that welcomes new immigrants. That is our history, and that is our future. And that's why I've strongly supported and will continue to support immigration reform that will allow more immigrants to come here. And it's why we continue to work with organizations like the New York Immigration Coalition to make sure that our city immigrants have complete access to city services. And John Feinblatt, my confidant and person who is running our coalition, Mayor's Coalition Against Illegal Guns, and also is putting together a new coalition of mayors and business people from around the country to push immigration reform in Washington. And we are going to take this on at the local level. We're going to get companies from across this country who need immigrants and who sell around the world and who understand what's made New York great to pull together and to pressure those in Washington that just don't get it. New York City is doing well because of its immigrant communities. And New York City is different than every other city that I know of that has a large, diverse community. And it's what makes New York great. New Yorkers live as a mixture, not as a mosaic. So you can go down one block and see signs in Russian and Arabic and Spanish and Korean and English. You can go to a block and find people of all economic levels living together. You can go to a block and find retail and residential and commercial and industrial all in the same block. New Yorkers go down the steps to the subway with everybody. They hail cabs at the corner with everybody. They buy their coffee at Starbucks with everybody. Their newspapers at the kiosks with everybody. And so people who are different in New York, who dress differently, look different, speak differently, even act differently, are not threatening to other New Yorkers. And it's the unique thing about New York City. It is why New York City is so welcoming to immigrants. And it is the immigrants that come here that give us the opportunity to practice our religions and to say what we want to say. You know, each immigrant community that comes here adds to everything we do, our language, our cuisine, our culture. It is all a big mixture. And that's why New York is doing better than other cities in this tough economic times. And this country needs more immigrants. We need people who want to come here and work with their hands. We need people who want to come here and work with their brains. We need the intellectual capital around the world to come here so the next inventions are here and the jobs are here. And it is the immigrants who are seeking the same thing. They want opportunity. And it's throughout her entire career that Kathy Weil has sought to increase opportunities for all New Yorkers. She is the founding president of the Housing Development Partnership. Kathy helped thousands of families then, many of them immigrants, realize their dreams of home ownership, and now as president of the Partnership for New York City, she continues to help New Yorkers achieve their dreams through targeted investments in small businesses and startups, and through her support of reforms in our public schools. We are so grateful to Kathy and to all three of tonight's heroes for helping us build a new New York, one that retains its promise of opportunity and inspires the same flush of excitement and possibility that early immigrants felt when they sailed into New York Harbor. So congratulations to Hector Figueroa. Congratulations to Jay Hirschenson, who does such great work on the citizenship, where there you are, Jay, Citizenship Now call-in, and is also working hard on our Charter Revision Commission. Thank you for that. And a very special congratulations, and I know I speak for Marilyn, for everybody in this room, a very special congratulations to the woman we are here to honor, a good friend and a great New Yorker, Kathy Weil.